Top 10 tips for a first-time manager. Are you a first-time manager? Congratulations on your new role. This is an exciting time in your career and can be a bit overwhelming. Playing the role as a manager can be daunting at times since you're responsible for a team of people, and their success is now partially dependent on you. You suddenly have a lot more responsibility and need to learn how to juggle everything. Here are 10 tips to help you through your first time managing a team. Number 1. Get to know your team. The better you know your team, the better you'll be able to manage them. Spend time getting to know them as people, not just employees. Take the time to learn about their backgrounds, interests, goals, individual strengths and weaknesses, and what motivates them. The better you know your team, the better you'll be able to manage them. This will also help you understand how to best motivate and support them. Number 2. Set clear expectations. It's important to set clear expectations for your team from start. Be clear and concise when communicating expectations, and ensure everyone is on the same page. Clear expectations will help motivate employees and keep the team focused on achieving its goals. Let them know what your expectations are for their work. And be specific about what you expect from them. Besides, you also need to create a strong foundation and make sure that the team understand the deadlines. If you're not clear about your expectations, it will be difficult for your team to meet them. Number 3. Delegate and trust your team. You can't do everything yourself. One of the most important things you can do as a manager is delegate tasks and projects to your team members. This will allow you to gain more focus on the big picture and overall success of the company. It can be difficult to let go of control, but it is necessary in order to enable your team to grow and succeed. By delegating tasks and trusting your team members to complete them, you will create an environment of respect and responsibility that will ultimately lead to a more successful and productive team. This will help you stay organized as well as to ensure that everyone is working on something they're good at, and that tasks are completed efficiently. Number 4. Communicate effectively. Effective communication is essential for any management role. When becoming a first-time manager, it is important to be aware of the different communication styles of your team members. By understanding the communication styles of your team members, you will be able to adapt your communication style to better suit the needs of your team. Additionally, it is important to be concise when communicating with team. Make sure you're regularly communicating clearly with your team, both individually and as a group. Let them know what's going on in the company, and give them updates on projects they're working on. Effective communication will help your team to be more productive and cohesive. Number 5. Be available. Your team needs to know that they can come to you with any questions, support, concerns, and feedback. While it can be difficult to juggle all of the responsibilities of being a manager, by being available and approachable, you can build trust with your team and inspire them to stay productive. You also need to be able to lead by example through becoming a good role model. With that, you can set the tone for your team and help them to be successful. Number 6. Be a coach, not a dictator. As a first-time manager, it is important to remember that you are now a coach, not a dictator. Your team will look for you on guidance and support, so it is important to be open and accessible. Besides, your team will perform best when they're part of a team and not just followers. Encourage your team to come to you with questions and concerns, and work together to find solutions. Be patient and understanding, and always keep the lines of communication open. With a little effort, you can turn your team into a well-oiled machine that is ready to handle any challenge. Hence, consider being a coach and help develop their skills. Number 7. Give feedback. Feedback is essential for growth, for learning, and for managing people effectively. It can be difficult to give feedback, but it is essential for success as a manager. It's important to give feedback regularly to your team, both positive and constructive. Giving feedback to your employees could potentially help them improve their performance. However, it is also important to be aware of the different types of feedback and to use them appropriately. Furthermore, you should also be aware of the different ways to give feedback, such as verbal, written, or using a performance review. This will help them to understand what they're doing well and what they need to work on. Feedback also shows that you are interested in your team's development and are willing to help them grow. Feedback should be given frequently, and it should be specific. Number 8. Be patient. Patience is a virtue, and this is especially true when becoming a first-time manager. Remember that you are now responsible for leading a team of people, and it takes time to learn how to lead effectively. You're going to make mistakes, so as your team, be patient and learn from your mistakes. Always be open to feedback from your team and others around you, and use this to improve your management style. Give yourself time to learn the ropes and cultivate relationships with your new team. With a little patience, you'll be an effective manager in no time. Number 9. Be open and flexible. Your team will have good ideas, so be open to hearing them out. Encourage your team to come to you with their ideas, and listen to what they have to say. You may be surprised at the great ideas they have. There will be a lot of new challenges and responsibilities that come with the job, so as things will change. Hence, it is important to accommodate to the needs of their team and be willing to try new things. Be open and flexible with your team and plans, you'll be able to learn and grow as a manager. If something isn't working, be willing to change it. Number 10. Be prepared to adjust. As a manager, you will need to be prepared for anything. This may include changes in your daily routine, new responsibilities, and more. Be ready to handle any challenges that come your way. No two teams are the same, so be prepared to adjust your management style to fit the needs of your team. By being prepared for these adjustments, you will be able to successfully transition into your new role more smoothly and effectively. These tips are just a starting point. The best way to learn is by doing. So get out there and start managing. You will eventually be on your way to being a successful manager in no time. Conclusion. Assuming that you have read and followed the tips stated in the video, you should now be prepared to take on the role of first-time manager effectively. Remember to keep an open mind, be patient, and be willing to delegate tasks and responsibilities. With proper preparation and execution, you will be able to successfully lead your team and achieve great things. Always keep in mind that it is essential to keep on learning and developing your skills, as this will help you continuously improve as a manager. Enjoy the ride and the challenges that come with it. Thanks for watching. See you in next video.
Thanks for watching our video. We hope you found it helpful. If you did, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel so you never miss an upload.